It is the prelude to Beers of the Beano for Saturday, the 31st of May, 2025. June tomorrow. Anyway, let's get back to the subject. It's a hybrid Beano. I've been out in the garden. I was out there about 7 o'clock this morning planting out cucumber and tomato plants. So 6 cucumbers and 6 tomato plants have gone out. The cucumbers are market more, and the tomatoes begin with K, and they're Eastern European bush type, blight resistant. I'm looking forward to them. Anyway, got no compost now, so I need some more grow bags, more compost, and it's damp in the air. Yeah, it's supposed to finish by lunchtime. By that time, I will be on the bus to the project in Caerphilly, where I get 10% discount because I overshare, just like I'm doing now. By the way, not actually in front of the tumble. Took this picture earlier on this week, probably Tuesday, when it was nice and sunny. It is not nice and sunny now. Right. Okay, so what have we got? Scottish beer, a fierce brew, Forest Ranger, 6.2% alcohol by volume. Other side of the glass, Waverley, not murky. Smells very piney and inviting. So, a little bit of sweet malt, a little bit of bitter sweetness, but overwhelmingly piney, which I like. It is very nice. Very, very nice. B++ and a touch. 3.6 out of 5 in metric. I'm a hard marker. And the finish is slightly fruity, slightly piney, gently bitter, lingering, pleasing. I like it a lot. I mean, I really like it a lot. This is one of these whole that I got from Sainsbury's in Portishead. So you're probably able to do 4 for the price of 3 in your local Sainsbury's. Don't forget to use your Nectar card. And use the app, because when you come out, it says, do you want to have a little game? And you usually get the same amount of points in the game. Well, I do anyway. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Daily Tech News Show. Currently listening to it. You can't beat a Saturday morning without tech. And I'm on the second show. I've listened to Briefing. I'm now on live, and they've got a quiz. Is it Steve Jobs or is it ChatGPT? AI causing problems ever since its inception. Anyway, that's it for me because I've been babbling on. Probably in the next you might see me, probably tomorrow by the time the video's up, is in the project in Caerphilly, probably complaining about the weather, as per normal. Comments, of course.
The project. Post-prelude, this is the main deal, and I'm early. This hint of damp in the air. What can it all mean? Anyway, I'm looking forward to this, and I will try not to overshare, but I can't promise that I won't, obviously. See you inside. I'm back inside the project, and to be honest, I don't know if I can stop myself babbling on about nothing in particular. So now, podcast-wise, I'm on Twit this week in technology, where it's wall-to-wall AI. And to be honest, that's pretty much my life as well. Although I don't think things like this are really AI'd yet. Although some of the artwork on bottles and cans is definitely AI. Although here, the menu, that's done by a real person. And she's really, really good. Anyway, so what am I drinking? Well, first of all, it's milk, which we like. The aroma, soft and gentle and fruity. The body, again, soft and gentle with a nice mouthfeel. It's fruity. There's a little bit of sharpness in there, which is nice. And then the finish is fruity and sharp. Hint of bitterness, but not a great deal. So what am I thinking about this? This is definitely a B++. 3.5 out of 5. I'm a hard marker. Yeah, you can probably add one on anyway. And it's brewed on site here, just by there. And they're really good. Although they're having problems with the card machine at the moment. But then again, you can't trust technology. So, shout outs. Mike Blytheman and Earl Dix. Earl, I'm not really sure what year it is. I'm going to go with 2025. I think I still remember 2016. Time really moves on. Anyway, so, yeah, I must stop hitting the table, but you know what it's like. I'll see you on the next one, which may be draft as well. Number 2. And I'm still on draft. And it's still local, although it's not actually brewed here. As far as I can tell, the old well-drawn brewery on the Bedworth House Industrial Estate is now Misfit Brew Co. And this is called, and I've forgotten what it's called. Bear with me, callers. Steal This Beer. It's 4.4%. 4.4%, very sessionable. It means I can maybe have another one this afternoon. They have Vault City on draft here as well. Vault City on draft. Let that sink in. I love their beers. Anyway, back to this. Order 2/3. It was quite considerably over 2/3. Oh, also, looks up. I must have mentioned Wi-Fi in the past. The coverage. So, the gentleman who owns, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. His customer service is excellent. Popped up to say there's a new network. This is the one with Mesh on the end. And it's excellent coverage. He says, looking up because it's directly above me. So it's all over the place. Mind you, you can't beat Mesh. He says that because I don't have Mesh at home because I don't really need it. However, it is fibre to the cabinet, so I'm not sure. Oh, looks out of window, sees a wet road. Luckily, my solar-powered battery packs are waterproof, and they got washing on the line. However, my cucumbers and tomatoes, they like the water. You know, they're newly planted, so definitely. Oh, back to the beer. Burke. Not much of an aroma. Not a bad sign, not a good sign. Fruity, a little bit sharp, dry, hoppy. Lovely, actually. It's a B++, easily a B++. And it's another relaxing beer. Oh, yeah, it is nice. Very, very nice. Anyway, so, okay, I'm getting 10% off. However, the project in Caerphilly, it's about 5 minutes by bus. It's in the centre of town. And they, well, as far as I can tell, they're going to have longer opening hours. And if this place opened at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, it would be like the Hereford Beer House. In fact, the Hereford Beer House on their WhatsApp group has the beer menu. Well, it's had it from me, and it's had it this morning, not from me. They like the dark element stuff that's brewed here. They might, they might even organise a trip down here, which is quite funny because I quite often go to the Hereford Beer House. And yeah, I'm beginning to ramble again. Anyway, the Project Caerphilly, Steal This Beer, Misfit Brew Co. It's an absolute winner. Yeah. I think it's a good job that I keep stats on my alcohol. So it's about 2:30. I'm running about 10 units. Normally by this time I'm about 14 or 15 and slurring. Although I might slur at the moment. Anyway, Isa, sour, tart, blueberries and raspberries from Cambridgeshire. But only 3.4% alcohol by volume. This is a sour for those who like sours. It's a sipper. And it's really good. It has that fruity, sour aroma. Okay, since it's warmed up, it's become slightly less sour, slightly less tart, slightly less fruity. However, it's a definite B++. And I'm looking at the can. I mustn't drink it if I'm pregnant. The good news is I'm not pregnant. And the word is there is no fibre to the premise in this area. We only have fibre to the carbonate. Which is strange because this is Caerphilly and I live in Bedwas, and Bedwas has fibre to the premise. This is BT Openreach. Very, very strange organisation. And take everything they say with a pinch of salt. I have previous with them. However, I also have previous with the project in Caerphilly. 10% off. And they have fine ales. They've also got Belgian fine ales in now. And German. So, for Toasty K, I think I mentioned, I didn't realise his real name was Torsten, which I think he might even still be in the UK. He's been in Cardiff, he's been in West Wales, I think he's been up to North Wales. I say hats off to him, because he's a top mynheer. Anyway, I'm not going to sure if this is going to be over 18 minutes. And I'm not quite sure I care at the moment, because times are good, beer-wise, not economically wise, because they are hard. But, yeah, waffling, babbling, and, yeah, shut up, Roger. You're an idiot. The issue is, I'm getting sleepy, which I've checked my alcohol imbibement, and I am way down on what I would normally drink, because I have an app for that. But I don't know. I am going to have a definite sleep in tomorrow. Could it be the planting out of the cucumbers and the tomatoes. Oh, by the way, looks out a window, the rain has stopped and the roads are dry again. Anyway, Vault City time. Oh, look, there's the brewery. Anyway, so this is Zesty Lemon Cola. And it's a great idea, a cola and a zesty lemonade. However, it tastes like two separate drinks and it doesn't quite work. That's not to say it's not interesting. It's very zesty on the nose. And it's sharp and lemony. And the cola comes through and it's cola and caramelly. But it really tastes like two separate drinks. And it doesn't quite make it. I gave it a B+ and a bit, which is good, but it could be so much better. And I'm not really sure whether it could be two separate drinks, like a sour cola and a sour lemonade. But it was worth a try. 4.7% alcohol by volume. Very drinkable. Anyway, I think I'm going to slowly drink this and then wander off. And maybe catch some sun and vitamin D. Okie dokie, I believe that's the correct term.